What's up, y'all? This is Loren Speaks back again with another unpopular opinions video. Like I always say, I will be giving my unpopular opinions. They can be deemed controversial, triggering, or just unpopular. So I'm gonna get right into it today, y'all. Let's go. My first unpopular opinion is the death penalty is definitely necessary and should be legal in all states. And pedophiles deserve the death penalty, and child abusers aren't held accountable enough. Now, let's just start with the death penalty in whole. Okay, I believe the death penalty is very, very, very necessary in the United States. Now, do I think it should be put in certain people's hands? No, but not everything should be put in certain people's hands. Not every judge, jury are gonna make the right decision, but that's just the justice system we live in. That's just the world. But I'm saying in theory, in a perfect world, or just in just normal theory, yes, it's necessary. I feel like murderers and people who premeditatively just murder people for no absolute reason, why are you able to take somebody off this planet, but you get to live the rest of your days and see life? You get what I'm saying? I just don't think that is fair to the victim. And y'all, I'm not talking about just normal yada 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 people. I'm talking about people like serial killers. I'm talking about people that go into schools, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know if I'll get demonetized for saying it, but they go into schools and they hurt children, do stuff like that. Why are those people, and along with pedophiles who molest and do all these certain type of things? I probably shouldn't have said that, but why are those people able to get a second chance? I do not understand that. When you take somebody else out, there's no coming back from that. So why should you be able to come back? When you take somebody off this planet, they don't get to see their mother anymore. When you take them off this planet, they don't get to look out a window and just see the sky, just like you'd be doing in jail. They don't get to do that. When you murder somebody, that is the worst sin, whatever you want to call it, the worst sin, the worst crime, the worst action that you could do. Take away religion or anything. I'm talking about just nature. I'm talking about just human beings and just life in general. You cannot take people off of this planet and then you send them to their maker, but you get to just go on a cell and live the rest of your days, and people serve you food, you get showers, you get phone calls. No, the justice system is definitely fucked up. And I don't care if you believe that the death penalty is a wrong thing. I don't give a damn what you say. Now, I will say this. Wrong, a lot of specifically black people, especially in the past when Jim Crow was more of a thing and segregation and stuff like that, they've been given the death penalty wrongfully, and that's not okay. But we had to get some stuff together, and you get what I'm saying. It should definitely be a thing that's very supervised and watched. Not everybody should just be able to just throw the death penalty at everybody. But I'm saying when we know it's somebody, you went up in there and you did that to them kids at school, you just did this to a child, you just walked up to a random person and taking their life. When you take a life, you get your life taken. I don't care what it is. And even if you take somebody's life, the victims, it's not just the victims, it's the family of the victim. They will never get their child back. They will never get their mother back, their father back, their sister back, their cousin, their loved one back. And you still can't bring them back. But the least that you could do, just the least that we could do, is take that evil motherfucker out of here. Take them out of here. They do not deserve to live. I don't care what nobody say. You are a human being and you did something that a God is supposed to do. You sent them to that maker. You acting like God. You want to act like God, so you gonna get taken out of here. I don't care what nobody say. And what I was saying next with the pedophiles, I think that child abusers, pedophiles, yeah, we're just gonna use child abusers as the whole term. The justice system does not hold child abusers accountable. And I'm gonna just say that. Like, they do not hold them accountable. I'll be looking at stuff like, okay, they RAPED this little girl. He got 7 years in. What do you even mean? That does not make sense. It's either they got to get taken out of this planet or taken out of society for the forever. I don't care what nobody say. Why can I go to prison for 25 years if I steal money from the US government? But if somebody does something to a child, they only get 8 years in prison with possibility of parole. No, not even possibility of parole, because I just used that wrong. But they get 8 years of prison. They might get a early release. What the fuck is that? That don't even make sense. And I don't care. Like, this shit is crazy. I've seen so many cases. Like, it was just one specific case. I think it was in London or something like that. So it's not even just the US justice system. It's just the world. The way these people hold these people accountable. They don't. It was in London, right? This mother, she found out that her 7-year-old or 12 or whatever it was, her young boys was getting abused and molested by this like 70-year-old man. And she went over there, she handled her business, and she took him out of here. But guess what they found out after that? It was revealed that this man has like 36 or 24 to 36 counts of doing this to other little boys and other children. But then look at this, y'all. This is what pissed me off, and this is what I'm talking about. They sent her to jail for 8 years, bruh. 8 years because she handled business. She took a demon. She took a predator. She took somebody that did not need to be in society out of here. She handled the business that the police was supposed to handle, but she got sent to prison. She defended her kids. She protected her children. She protected other kids in society, but she got to get sent to jail, taken away from her kids, so they can be exposed to more of these sickos. Nah. That's not cool. That is not cool, and that is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And I know I might sound mad, y'all, but it pisses me off. I cannot stand child abusers. I can't stand it. Why do you want to hurt children? Why? Why do you want to put your harm onto children? Why would you want to come onto a child? That's sick. And you know what? I would drive myself crazy, or any person with sanity like me, or any of y'all watching we would drive ourselves crazy trying to make sense out of nonsense. That's one thing I say. Don't try to make sense out of nonsense, because you'll end up driving yourself crazy. You cannot make 1 + 1 = 3. If you try, you will literally drive yourself crazy because it won't work. So instead of me trying to make sense and try to figure out why you would want to hurt a child and why you would want to do these things to children, how about we send you away? How about we take you out of here? You get what I'm saying? Nah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Take them out of here. It's either you gonna take them out, take their life. You get what I'm saying? You gonna give them the penalty, or you gonna send them to a prison, let them rot in a cell by themselves for the rest of their life. Take them out. All right, just take them out. Get rid of them. But they cannot be in society. These days, you cannot come back from that. You can't. When you hurt these children, you damage them for life. Adults are supposed to protect children, not hurt them. But then you get to do these things to all these children. You get sent right back into society. What are you doing in society that's helping? Make it make sense to me. I just want to know. I'm talking to the U.S. government. I'm talking to everybody. What is this? Because this happens so much. The fact that we have these ex-offenders lists and all this stuff, right? And you'll see these people doing these things. So wait, you did this to that child, and now you just get put on a list, and everybody know you a pedophile? What the fuck? What do I need to know that for? All I need to know is that you in prison. You don't need to even be out here. Hey, keep alert for this person because they're an offender and they can do this to you. What the fuck? What was y'all job in the first place? Send these people to prison. Send them out of here. I can go on about this for days, y'all, but this is stupid. And you got people out here that saying, oh, the death penalty shouldn't be a thing. No, bitch. He's going to jail. He's getting sent out of here. He just took them kids' life. Send him the fuck out of here, man. We shouldn't even give you no jury. We shouldn't even give, not a jury. We shouldn't even give you no court case. We shouldn't even give you no lawyer. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like that shit with the justice system. It's all this innocent until proven guilty, and everybody should get this. Nah, I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that equality for everybody that walks in here. Nah, some people, they shouldn't even get any type of nothing. They should just be sent off and just taken out of here. And that opinion, sad, it pisses me off. But the fact that opinion, I would have to say it's unpopular, is sad. And I think a good way to have a good resolutions to where officers wouldn't have to do it, because I don't think normal citizens and officers should have to be taking these people out and committing murder. Because at the end of the day, I'm glad that evil, sick pedophile or serial killer is being taken out. I wouldn't want to be the person. If I was just constantly every single day having to, that's my job to just give people the death penalty, and I have to be responsible for that, and that's it on my conscience. I'm happy that person is leaving, but I just wouldn't want to be the person to do it. So I would say I think they should invest in things like this. All the deaths for these people, if somebody wants to take them out, you know what I'm saying? Somebody volunteers to do it. Like if it's a Jeffrey Dahmer, I know a lot of people want to take them out. Or Selena, Selena's manager or whatever she was or something like that murdered her. It's a lot of enemies. So a lot of people will literally volunteer to take her out. But that's also a thing. Why was Selena, you took her life, but you're able to get out of jail, and you able to get free? Where is the rehabilitation in that? Where is the, not even just rehabilitation, where was the justice served in that? Selena will never be able to see another day in light. She's never able to see again. She's never able to see her parents. Her mother would never see her again. She's never able to experience life. But this bitch Yolanda is able to get out of jail. Make that shit make sense. It's making me mad all over again. See, I already got sidetracked. But I think what it is for murders like that, premeditative murders that just murder people for no reason, and all these other abusers and stuff like that. I think what it should be is they should just sit in a cell full of rats. In a rat, and like, go back to medieval times. Leave them in a room so we don't have to deal with them, and just let their body rot, and let the rats just feast on their bodies till they just deteriorate, until they're nothing, till they're just a bag of bones. And then we wouldn't even have to touch the bones. We can just let the bones drop into like a dumpster. You get what I'm saying? And their bones and their remains will be shipped off. So no good, normal, sane citizens will have to even deal with the sick, disgusting smell of this nasty, murderous bitch's body. Yeah, yeah. Like Jeffrey Dahmer, why was he able to just like get a nice little orange jumpsuit, a nice couple meals every day, and just get to sleep at night? Why wasn't? Oh, yeah. But that's my opinion about the whole death penalty and all that. But yeah, y'all, that's all I gotta say about that. I guess this next unpopular opinion is gonna lighten the situation up, I guess. But my next unpopular opinion is Adele is a great singer, but she's not a vocalist. And when I say that to mean Adele is an icon, a legend of this generation. You know what I'm saying? What she did with one album is just phenomenal. I mean, like that album is great. You know, she's a great singer. She has great songs. She's a great from what we know in public, she's a great person. You know, we don't know her personally. We don't know these celebrities. I always say that. Don't trust these celebrities because you don't know them, they strangers. But from what we know, she shows us the image of her being a great person. You get what I'm saying? We love her so much because she's the anti-celebrity celebrity. She's the anti-superstar. She's not like everybody else. She's very authentic. She's very natural. She shows us what it is to be a person but still be a superstar, and we love her so much for that. I think her voice is very great. She's a great singer. She knows how to emote a lot of emotion. Did I use that right? Emote? No, relay a lot of emotion in her voice and in her songs, and that's why we love her so much, and that's why 13, 14, 15 years later we still listen to her music and coming up to her shows, you know what I'm saying? And I love her so much for that. I had to give her flowers, y'all. But I think I won't say she's overrated, but I think people like put her on this thing just because she's a reserved person, just because she's not this superstar that's like everybody else, just because she's making nostalgic music, just because she make music that touches people in a different way, just because she doesn't sing, dance, just because she wears all black. I can go on and on. We try to put her on a level of like, oh, she's better than her just because. You know what I'm saying? I think the main example is I've seen a lot of people stop playing with Beyonce. I'm not even about to go into that, but they would try to say Adele is is a 10 times better singer than Beyonce. And no, that's not even Adele knows that. Just because Beyonce knows how to sing, dance, and she's sexy and she is the superstar and stuff like that, does not mean you could put her under her. That does not make sense. I think Beyonce is a better vocalist than her. Even Beyonce, she's not like a vocalist like a Mariah Carey or Whitney, but she got vocals. She knows how to sing. She can do it all. She can do anything that Adele can do times two. You get what I'm saying? Like Adele can't do the stuff like whoa, love. Like I stand Beyonce. That's why I kept doing that. But she can't do stuff like that. Even like Beyonce is just a whole nother level. And just because Adele is the type of artist she is, I feel like they try to put her over her for no reason. But yeah, we still love Adele. You know, giving her flowers. She's a legend and she makes great music. Now, my next unpopular opinion, I think it kind of ties to Adele. You get what I'm saying? It is this: white artists are able to be soulful, but black artists aren't. And I don't like that. And we call it blue eyed soul. You know what I'm saying? The whole Adele and Sam Smith. You could see they got inspiration from people, especially in the 60s, like Etta James and Aretha Franklin and all of those artists, these black soulful artists, they were accepted at that time, but now black artists aren't able to just be soulful and just come up and sing, you know? But the white artists are. Like Adele, she didn't have to dance. She didn't have to show her ass. She didn't have to exploit herself or do none of that. Just talk about sex, none of that. It made actual great music and she sold tens of millions of records. But a black artist like Jasmine Sullivan who does that, she still has a lot of success, but she does the same thing, whether even better or worse or whatever it is, in that same genre, in that same style, in that same niche, but she doesn't get the worldwide global success that Adele was. But it's our music. It's her music. You get what I'm saying? I don't think that's okay. Like a Sam Smith. Sam Smith able to do these other things, but if we have an artist like Tank who just want to get up here and sing, he got to take his shirt off even just to go gold. And I don't think that's okay. Like, when do we actually just have a black artist that sold? I want to name it. When do we have a black artist in the 21st century that sold 100 million records like Adele, and all they did was just sing? Like, they didn't have to do anything. The last time we got something close to that, like a career like that, is the iconic Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? But that was like a once in a lifetime type of thing. But we praise these white artists that do these neo soul acts, art, music and stuff like that, and I love it. Give them their flowers. It's great. It's great music. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you black, white, purple, Japanese, Asian, Indian, African. If you can sing, you got good music, I'm gonna listen to it. But I just think we need to be a little bit, the media and the gatekeepers or whatever it is. They need to open it back up because it's our music. It's a black music that they're necessarily doing. Like, Adele isn't making black music, but it's very inspired by our music. And it's not just about it being a black thing. Why are they able to be soulful and just normal and not just mainstream and still have mainstream success, but we aren't? And I just think it's kind of stupid. Like, we go crazy if we see this white woman that just wearing a normal black gown. I'm not specifically talking about it there. I'm just saying, in theory, just a metaphor. If she just wearing a normal gown and she just sitting down in a chair and she don't look like a Ariana Grande or a Doja Cat or a Beyonce, and she's just a normal everyday woman, we'll let her sell millions of records just because she's saying. But if it's a black artist that's like that and she don't wear weave, she has a normal afro and she just sit down in a chair and just sing her songs, nobody really pays it any attention. And I don't think that's okay. So yeah, that's my opinion about that. I also don't think that should be unpopular. It's just kind of facts. But yeah, my next opinion, I guess you can call it childish. It's kind of old. I've been hearing it a lot, like over the past 10 years, and it's stupid. It's even an argument. But yeah, this is it. Water is wet. I'm not even about to talk about this for too long. People like to say water is not wet. It makes things wet. It makes things wet because it's wet. You like make it make sense. Like saying fire is not hot. It makes things hot. It makes things hot because it's hot. Duh. Like, I think that's one of the dumbest fucking arguments that I've ever heard. Water is not wet. It just make things wet. So what about it? What about it makes it wet? What about it makes other things wet? Exactly, because it's wet. Stop doing that little whole thing. I don't know if it's just a little inside joke and everybody just trolling and I'm the only one taking it seriously. But actually, I've gotten into debates about that. But I just think it's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Water is wet, y'all. Let me throw some water on your damn face and then we'll just see if it's wet. You don't know. Well, I ain't about to go into all that, but yeah, that's my opinion on that. It's not an opinion; it's actually a fact. Water is wet. Argue with your middle finger, your left toe, and your left ear, but I really don't care. So this video, I'm gonna cut it a little short, y'all. If y'all like this video, you can comment, like, subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, just share it with somebody else. Boost this, let this get to other people. If y'all got some other unpopular opinions that y'all like me to review and give my opinion on, I might disagree, I might agree with it. But drop that in the comment section below. Thank y'all so much for supporting me and watching me. I really enjoy doing these. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. This is Lorenz Speaks out.